Namaste. Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a moment in our day that we carve out to come here right now. And this is the mindfulness practice, bringing the mind, the body, and the breath all together in this moment. This month, we are working with the interesting, mindset, right? The mindset, how we set our minds is the way that we move through the world. What's in your mind this day? Maybe you're feeling very positive and energetic. You perhaps woke up that way, or maybe you have an intentional practice around setting an intention for a sense of openness. Maybe the opposite is holding true today. Maybe it's a bit dark, or there's shadows in the moment in your mind. What is really remarkable about this practice is that by working with our body, by working with our breath, coming into this moment, we can shift and change our mindset. We actually have control. So let's begin. Let's begin with the physical posturing. Sit nice and tall. Sit in a seat. You're welcome to sit down on the ground. You're welcome to sit up in a chair if that's a better, more comfortable place for you. And let's begin. Hands down, and you're beginning from a very, very clear foundation. So I have my legs crossed and I feel the hips down on the earth. Feel what you're feeling. Maybe you're sitting in your chair. You can feel the soles of your feet. You can kick off your shoes if that's appropriate for you today. I prefer practicing in my bare feet. So, and just come here. Let your body move around, pushing down through your hands. You can feel the warmth of your hands pressing against your legs. And you can experience the movement of the body as you're circling around here. It's quite beautiful how the spine can move in all these directions. So deep breathing. This is the glue that holds this practice together, is the breath, being very mindful of our breath. So take deep breaths in, deep breaths out, just opening yourself up. Circle around and then start to come to an upright position, slowing and steadying. Inhale, sweep your arms up, turn your palms towards one another. And then as you exhale, go ahead and float your arms down, down, down. So now we're using our breath to guide the movement, to instruct the movement. Inhale, go up. Feel your breath. The inhalation is happening. Exhale, turn your palms and release your arms right back down. Inhale, the arms lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. Exhale, go ahead and bring your arms just halfway down. Interlace with your left index finger on top. Turn your palms forward. So this is a good stretch for the wrists and your fingers. We do a lot of work with our hands. Go ahead and lift your arms. Reach your chest all the way to the sky. A big stretch here. Let the breath guide you. And let's release the hands, twisting to the left. Your right hand will press against your left thigh. Left hand is behind you, and deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. So notice the mind, right? The mindset will shift and change. It changes all the time. Inhale, come back up. It actually takes a lot of work. Keep the arms reaching, a lot of energy. Go ahead and turn and twist to the other side. It takes a lot of work to hold really tightly onto a particular mindset. So just going with it. Feel the flow of energy. The breath is flowing and moving in and moving out. Good. Coming back to center, arms are reaching, arms go forward, interlace with your right index finger on top. Turn your palms forward, stretch of the hands, reach your arms up, a nice full breath here. Stretch and draw your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Just kind of pulling your shoulders, and then gently release your arms, twisting to the right this time. Start here, turning and twisting and opening, feeling your breath, staying very focused. My little creature, my little dog is trying to shift my focus today. So align your spine, align and feel your breath. And there's always distractions, right? There's always distractions. The mind will take us in different directions. Inhale, come back up. Big, big breath. Exhale, turn and twist. Maybe it's hard for you to concentrate sometimes because there's something that is kind of hovering in your mind or lurking around in your mind, or Maybe there's something that is intentionally distracting you. Again, just like my little puppy here, our thoughts act in a similar way. So come back up to the center, reach up, trying to vie for our attention. Reach your arms forward and bring your hands to your heart in a prayer, and take some deep breaths here. Just close your eyes. Feel this moment. And for this moment, for this practice, just bring whatever mindset you have, just bring it full on. Doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, maybe it's a neutral mindset. Just notice it, hold whatever you're experiencing with great compassion. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes open, and let it all go. Release. Good. Let's come onto our hands and knees, if appropriate. We're going to do some flowing cat and cow. I'm using a blanket to support my knees. If being on the ground is not a good place for you, for your body, you are most welcome to be standing as you're doing this work. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and start flowing, rounding like a cat. Inhaling forward like a cow, your chest is open, and continue to flow like that. Inhaling, exhaling. So everything is on offer here, the whole body, right? The whole body. So what is happening here now? Maybe feel your hips, your lower back. Feel your breath, your chest is open. Exhaling, what's going on in the arms as you're rounding. You feel the strength through the palm of your hand. Spread all 10 fingers. Even if you're standing, spread your fingers wide on your thighs. So we begin to take the mind to very specific parts of our body. It's a wonderful way to concentrate and to focus and to clear things out, to let things flow. So deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Nice full breath. Good. If you're standing, you might hang on to the back of the chair or to the wall. Extend your left leg back. Keep your toes down, and then you can push and pull a little bit. Push and pull. Keep the toes down. Stretch to the back of the legs, the top of your thigh. Core, keep your belly nice and strong as you're here. You have a nice stable core. Bend your left knee and then start to lift that leg. Lift and lift and lift. You're trying to open the hips a bit. Swing the leg way out to the side. Circle the leg around. One direction, the other direction. Opening yourself up. Nice full breath in and out. We're going to step the foot forward. So if you're standing now, come into a lunge. You can be in a high lunge. Down on the ground, we're going to come up into a low lunge. Your hands onto the front of your thigh. You can push forward, really opening up the back leg. Straighten the front leg a bit. Again, you can do this standing. Your hands can be on your hips as you push forward. Back leg, back quad is open. Front leg. You can even lift the ball of the front foot and move like that a few times. Forward and back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Arms are reaching nice and wide. Interlace your hands back behind your head. Open up your chest. Collarbones are wide. Elbows drop back. Front of your throat, very spacious. We're very particular about the breath in this practice, so go to it. Feel your breath. Deep 3-part breath. The belly, the ribs, the chest is open. And it brings us here, the breath, the body. Reach your arms all the way up and come down, your hands to the ground, or step yourself back. Your feet can be back underneath you if you're standing. On the ground, cat and cow, knees underneath your hips. Standing, flow and move the spine. Rounding, head is down as you move into that cat flow. Inhale, cow face. Chest is wide open, tailbone lifts. Full breaths. Good. Look forward. Core strong. We're going to use and extend that right leg back. Keep the toes down. Push and pull. Push and pull. Stretching the whole leg here. You're really working from the hip bone all the way down to the heel. Everything in between. Bend the knee. Foot is facing the ceiling, and then lift and lift. This goes into our back body. You feel the lower back muscles. You feel the quads. You feel the hips. The glutes are working here. Swing that leg out, keep the knee bent, swing it around one direction, the other direction, and then take your time, use your breath, step that foot forward. If you're standing, you're coming into a lunge position. You're coming into a high lunge. Standing on the ground, it's a low lunge. We climb up. Core is working. Legs are very stable. Down onto the ground, and then inhaling, push forward, pull back, straighten that front leg. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Arms lift, reaching up, interlace your hands back behind your head, lean back, and heart is full here. Go to your breath. Go to your breath. Open up. Go to your breath. Good. Back to center. Arms drop to the ground, or just stepping yourself back if you're in a high lunge standing. Once more. Flowing cat position, flowing cow position. Open yourself here. Good. If you're on the ground, widen your knees and pull your hips back. If you're standing, again, your hands can be on the back of the chair. Pull your hips back. Your legs are separated a little bit wider than your hips, and stretch and breathe. Walk your hands out a little bit wider than your shoulders and stretch. The forearms are off the ground. The elbows are off the ground. The head is relaxed. Stretching through the whole body, You can walk your hands over to the left side if you're on the ground. If you are standing, pull your hips over to the left side and keep the arms reaching. So you get a nice side body stretch. The head and neck are relaxed. Come to center, walk your hands to the other side. You'll go as far as your breath takes you. You pull back, you reach forward. Deep breathing in, deep breathing out. Coming back to center, come up onto hands and knees once more. We're going to transition to standing. So if you are on the ground, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and gently walk your hands back towards your feet. I'm going to move my blanket off to the side. And standing forward bend, so we can all meet here, just reaching down, extending your arms down, pushing your feet into the ground, but the tailbone is lifting nice and tall. Sway side to side, the upper body very relaxed. You're moving through a very stable foundation, the feet rooted down, the leg bones, you can hug the muscles onto the bones, and just gently sway from side to side. Press down into the ground and slowly and gently rise all the way up. Keep your chin down as you rise up. Come to the top, shrug your shoulders. Start with the left arm. Really open up that shoulder joint, kind of swimming into that left arm. You can go forward, you can go back. Nice full breath. Let's try the right arm. Moving that joint all the way open, spacious. Feet underneath you. Be very specific about your alignment. So find those hip points, those bones that come right out of your pelvis at the front, and then line up your legs, right? If I look down, if I bend my knees a little bit, the hip points line up with the knees, and then going down, the shins line with the knees, and then the shins line between the second and third toes. So you're very specific. You are standing tall, turn your palms forward, chest is open, deep breathing in and out. Sweep your arms to the sky. Hook your thumbs above your head, lean back, open up. Separate your arms on the way down, diving forward into a forward bend. Let it all go. As you inhale, come up halfway. Play here. You can straighten your legs. See if you can come to a flat back, tabletop in the back. Look forward. Pull the hips back, feel a stretch through the back of the legs. Exhale, release down. Twisting here, your left hand to your right shin, right arm floating to the sky. Reach your gaze to that top hand, turn and twist. Exhale, gently release it right back down. Take a deep breath in and release. Right hand to your left shin, left arm goes up. Holding onto your shoulder there, and then gently float that left arm to the sky. Nice full breath. I'm really trying to honor my own body here. I have a little shoulder injury, so I'm not taking that top arm up. What's happening in your body today? Feel your breath. Good. Look down, release that arm, let go, and sway side to side. It's really what I adore about this practice. Press down into the ground. One of the many things. Gently rise back up. As that the practice comes to meet you, shrug your shoulders again. So if you are feeling a particular something in your body, you can always adjust, right? Back out as you need, go deeper as you need. Let's play with a little hip opener and balance. So we can choose to sit down for this if you want to sit in your seat. You want to do it standing, bending your knees and lifting your right knee up softly. Just lift it up. I'm on the ball of my right foot. I'm going to take ankle to knee here. So I'm crossing my right ankle on top of the left knee. Again, you can do this in your seat. Using your breath, float your arms up and starting to hinge back. So I'm coming into this kind of seated position. We're meeting as if we are in a chair here. And then exhale, just drop your forearms on top of that front shin. Stretch and breathe here. So we're balancing, we're in a hip stretch, right? A nice wide open space. If you are standing in that left leg, if you're standing upright or in this position, just drop your head. If you're seated, drop your head. Gently come back up. Everyone grab that right knee, hug it up into your chest, hug it up into your chest. Good, and then gently drop that foot down, gently. See what happens. Stabilize for a moment. Just feel. Shoulder blades are open. Lift up onto the ball of the left foot. So go slow. We're taking ankle to knee on this side. The knee comes up, ankle to knee. Ankle to knee. And then slowly I'm going to begin to bend my standing leg. If you're standing in your chair, you're doing the same. Chest is open. Reach your arms forward. Put your forearms on top of your thigh, on top of your shin, and then push yourself back and open up. So again, all of these shapes, whatever you need is here, right? Whatever you need is here. Ankle to knee, I just came out, coming back in. Good. Press down into the ground, lift yourself up. Undo, come back carefully, mindfully rooting yourself down into the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms. Everyone can stand for this. Exhale, go down. Let go, let go. Sway, sway, swing the body. Press down into the ground. Slowly, gently rise all the way up. This moment, right? This breath. We're going to prepare for our meditation practice. So instructions are very clear in our practice that the seat is going to be comfortable and it's going to be steady. So I'm preparing down here on the ground. I put a little blanket underneath my cushion. I move my puppy dog out of the way. The pillow comes down and here. So taking today's seat for me is going to be what is called an easy seat, right? An easy seat. So it's not so easy. I'm crossing my left leg in front and then I'm stacking the right leg right in front of that. So the feet are kind of sharp. This is called easy seat. So my feet are actually supporting the legs. So we have a sense of evenness, right? You could be sitting in your chair, making sure the feet are rooted down very clearly. Touch something. So you grab the chair, grab the ground, right? Fingers to the ground, and lift your chin and your chest. Draw your shoulder blades together, chin and chest lift. As you exhale, softly, gently drop your chin down to your chest, softening here. Feel your breath. Let's do this breath practice. Inhale, going up through your nose. Exhale, releasing. Exhale it now, this time through your mouth. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Again, inhaling, rising up. Exhale, let go, emptying through your mouth. Focus, concentrated body posture. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Good. Keep your chin down. This time, start to roll the head. Relax through your mouth and your jaw. You can soften, let the lips part. a bit, relaxing through the whole mouth, the whole front of your face. Try to soften. You can soften your gaze. Maybe your eyelids are coming over the eyes, not completely closed, but just kind of halfway. Moving your attention inward here. Gaze comes back to the center. Float your arms all the way up. We'll take one more forward bend here. So down on the ground, keeping the feet nice and sharp, just melting yourself up and over your legs. Same thing if you're in your chair, just go down. Let your head and neck soften. Full breath. We spend much of our day upright, right? Really kind of focused upright. This is a way that you can bow your head. It's a great way to work with mindset. Sometimes just letting go of things that we can't control. This is a good way to kind of reset the mind. Again, maybe you're focused on a particular issue or challenge in your life. It's wonderful to use our thinking mind to work on our issues or situations. At the same time, it's really helpful to relax and release that energy, really focusing on mindset. What is happening? How do you feel in this moment? And try to work with acceptance, whatever it is that you're feeling. So come up. And meditation is a great way to investigate and to really sit with whatever is going on, right? Whatever is going on. We begin in a physical posture, very specifically instructed. The seat is true to you. Pelvis is rooting down. Spine is upright, very tall and engaged. At the same time, the rest of the body relaxes. Turn your palms forward. The thumb and index fingers touch. This is Gaya Mudra. So we instruct the physicality, the posture. We instruct the mudra, the hands. Very important for the mind, right? To focus the mind. And we continue to instruct the breath. The breath is very easy now. It comes in, comes out, and it's full and it's complete. And your focus can be here, right here. And remember my little puppy dog, here he comes again, right? The thoughts are just like that. They might come into focus. And as they do, go back to your breath, and just allow yourself to be here physically, in your body, physically, right? Present in your breath. And then the mind stuff, right? The mind stuff is here. The mindset is soft and spacious. And just noticing. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep coming back to your breath. Keep coming back to your breath. And this is the mindfulness practice. Stay with it. Stay with it. Mind, the body, the breath, this moment. We're just spending these few minutes working and training and really practicing presence. So stay with whatever is coming up for you, whatever perhaps the thoughts that are distracting you, let them be, let them go, and come back again and again to your breath. Working with the stillness, try not to move the physical body. Hang still just again, coming back to the breath. Notice the breath right at the tip of your nostril. Just start to deepen the breath, inviting the breath to move all through the whole of your body, all the way down to your toes, into the tips of your fingers. You can float your eyes open. Keep your hands in Gaya Mudra. Float your arms up. You can gently just touch the tips of your fingers, your thumb and your index finger. Just hover the hands just above your crown for a moment. Full breath. You're very present, right? It's beautiful shape and form. Go ahead and lift your gaze, separate your hands, open your palms up into the sky. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So feel the light, feel the energy all around you and within you. Press your hands together. And as you exhale, bring your hands here to your forehead, pressing your thumbs against your third eye, right between your eyebrows. And here, see the truth. Take a deep breath in as you exhale, your fingers resting here at your lips, knowing that what comes from our mind goes right out through our mouth. And here we speak the truth. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, your hands right here to your heart center. And what comes from the mind and out into the world through our mouth is part and it is who we are right here in our heart center. And feel that energy, feel that light. Take a deep and full breath in. As you exhale, your chin softening to your chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this practice this day, this mindfulness moment. My name is Evalena. This is my little dog, Alonzo. He was working as my thought distractor today. He did a really good job. So thank you so much. Yeah, enjoy this mindfulness practice. Just the mindset that we have is the mindset and who we are in the world. So just be mindful around that. And the cool thing is, the wonderful thing is that we can control it. So have a great day. Namaste. Thank you.